So I bought followers from Buzzoid to see what actually happens when you place an order. And of course, I'm going to be showing you guys the account beforehand, exactly what I ordered, and what it looked like after delivery. So before placing the order, this TikTok account that I'm going to be using for the test, as you guys can see, the current follower count is right there. So this is going to make it super easy to track so I can see exactly what worked and what didn't work. All right, so let's go ahead and place an order. So I went to Buzzoid's website and selected the Buy TikTok Followers package. So this site clearly shows everything like instant delivery and different follower options. So I went ahead and actually chose the high quality followers package, and I selected the 100 followers package. And pretty much after that, I just clicked add to cart and proceeded to check out, just follow the entire process. Next, of course, is we're going to have to enter your TikTok username. Of course, they don't need access to your account, so you don't have to give them your password or anything like that. And then after that, I was taken straight to the checkout flow. This is exactly where Buzzoid actually shows like the bundle offers, the premium upgrades, and all those add-ons. So if you want to get those, you can. And just like I said, you can see the follower package, the total price, the payment options like credit card, Apple Pay, crypto, pretty much everything that you can, get started with. Also, I didn't apply any like coupon codes or upgrades. I just wanted to see what the standard experiences was like. And then after that, I just completed the payment and just waited. Okay, so once the payment went through, the order should show as active. So this is kind of what it looks like. And pretty much after that, the delivery started and the follower count actually started to increase finally. Like at first, a couple minutes later, thought I got scammed, but then I started looking and then it actually started working. So it's not right away. It's not like the second you make the payment, it takes a little bit longer than that. So this is the same TikTok account that I showed you guys at the beginning. This is what the follower count was before. And as you guys can see now, the followers have increased. So obviously that's really good for whatever reason that I'm actually getting these followers for. All right, so as you guys can see though, whenever you place the order, the followers did not arrive gradually. They were kind of just like right away, like, all the way from 0 to 100, very fast. And in some cases that's good, in some cases that's bad, but TikTok doesn't really like it whenever you're getting a bunch of followers because they can kind of catch on that they're not real people. So instead the full number was delivered within around 30 minutes. So I guess that's good. I mean, if it's for 100 followers, but like honestly, if you're ordering like a lot of followers, like 500, 1,000, 10,000, like that's gonna look really bad. So that's the one thing that I didn't like. The followers increase also happen all at once, so obviously everything's not gonna look as natural. But the sudden spikes were obviously they were treated by TikTok by spam-like behavior, which can raise the red flags in your account. So if you're trying to do this on a large scale, especially for a lot of other accounts, I don't suggest actually going through with this part because I don't like how it actually does that. And TikTok actually finding out and flagging it, that's even worse for you. So I started clicking into the followers that were added. Many of the accounts had literally like no proper bio, no tagged posts. So none of these profiles had like any of people commenting on their posts. The username looked really altered, like AI generated or something like that. The engagement also did not look consistent whatsoever throughout their pages. So again, like some of these posts were a day ago or the accounts were created like, 5 years ago, like very random stuff. It's not the best. And I checked multiple accounts, just kind of keeping the same pattern overall. So it's not looking good from here. Now, like I said, the reason why this matters heavily is because it doesn't help the content platform a lot. TikTok directly looks at how followers interact, not just the number of people that follow you. That's why a lot of people that are doing those videos that say subscribe for subscribe or follow for follow, those are usually banned streams because the platforms don't want you to gain followers unartificially, essentially. So essentially, the next time you post content, no one's gonna like or engage or really anything on your posts the way that they did before. So what's really the use of purchasing these followers in the first place? You're just going to be going back in ghost mode again. So based on my experience so far, obviously the website does everything as is. The website worked fine, the payment went through, the followers were delivered, and it was a relatively quick process, something like that. But like I said, the follower quality does not exactly align with what most people are trying to look for, especially whenever they're growing on the platform. Now, I've been using a lot of these panels and a lot of, social media service websites for a very long time now. I think like the best one that I could personally recommend you guys is this one place called Media Mister. So whenever I was testing a lot of different service providers, I came across this website specifically. Now, if you actually check through, they have a lot of, a lot of real credentials and stuff like that. So as you guys can see, they've been in the industry for over 12 years. They served over 600,000 customers, which is just unreal. I'm one of them, by the way. It's impressive. But can anyone actually write good content on a website? Exactly. Anything can be fake. So we're actually going to see if they deliver. So down in the description down below, I've actually attached a link and documented results clearly. So you'll actually be able to see what I'm doing. But as you guys can see, before placing the order, this account literally had no followers whatsoever. And actually, whenever I place the order, the followers increase gradually. So finally, you're not going to get followers like once all together. You're going to get it pretty much over time, which actually looks natural. And you can see the before and after screenshots are actually real. Now, whenever I actually delivered the followers and I actually looked at them, the accounts finally showed normal patterns, including pretty much profiles that have normal activity, including tag posts, visible comments, and pretty much everything on their posts. Usernames that appealed pretty normal and actually not standing out too bad as if it were like not real people. So pretty much based on my testing and everything that I've shown you guys, these are pretty much one of the only accounts that actually do look legit, like real people. Like I can't even understand how they do it sometimes, but their profiles look that they are genuine people. So I mean, this comparison is shared to pretty much highlight the differences in delivery style and account behavior. So as you guys can see, I've shown you pretty much everything very transparently, so you can decide what is best for you. Now, this video is not to hate on Buzzoid or anything or promote Media Mister whatsoever. I'm just kind of giving you guys my raw, real opinion because I've been doing social media and content for many, many years. And of course, everybody then now and then needs a good boost. Whenever I find my views getting really low on one TikTok account, I would literally just buy views. The videos would spike up. Of course, they're not real views. They're from like, you know, artificial people, right? But TikTok would notice that and say, hey, this video is getting a lot of traction. And then they would start to push it even more. So it's almost like you're running an ad campaign and then the video just blows up. And of course, this video is very based on my personal tests and experiences. So of course, the results may vary, but I just want to let you know that I'm not disclosed or sponsored by any of these websites. But I hope this video cleared up the air and hopefully you guys understand a little bit more about which website to be using out there. But again, I hope you guys have an amazing day and stay safe out there.